I was a little clumsy in the beginning.
Doesn't show.
No, but well, I've had dancing lessons, which came in helpful, so it was never gauche or so. But in the love scenes, yeah, maybe I was sometimes too tender. I don't know, but I was very stubborn and did exactly. I said, "This is all I can. I'll do it like this," and then it was okay. Yeah.
Is it real?
My model agency called and asked if I wanted to do an audition for a French erotic film. And I said, yes, absolutely, why not?
Nobody wants...
Just could not find a French actress to play the part because it was, a film, well, of course, I don't know, everyone knows, but it was like not obvious at that time that a serious actress would, well, act undressed and do love scenes. Decided that it would have to be a foreigner. So he went to England, to Scandinavia, and finally ended up in Amsterdam, where I was one of the girls that could go to Paris, meet with the producers, and do another screen test over there.
And she was...
Emmanuelle was described as a Eurasian woman with long, black, shiny hair, and I don't know, and I myself, being Dutch and 5'9½", or I don't know, felt that I really should abandon whatever was written and take the character from the script and really draw it towards me, my own personality. I was glad that the model agency explained to me that it was about an erotic film, and I thought, well, knowing directors, they'll probably ask you to undress. So I picked a very slinky, beautiful, silky dress with spaghetti straps. And so while he was interviewing me, I was telling him a story, I don't know, about my family or whatever, and then dropped the dress in the middle of the speech and just went on talking. And he liked the fact that I was very natural about it and not tense or nervous or conscious of my body. That's a certain vulnerability was there also, because I'm not your typical sex goddess. I'm not well equipped enough, I think. But that, I think, was part of the charm. I was very pleased to do the film, since I'd never been in Thailand before. And also I had a feeling that this film was unlikely to be released because it wouldn't pass censorship, I think. And the producer really didn't want to bring out this movie in a specialized X-rated theater. He wanted it in a normal theater. So I figured, I can relax. My mother will never see this film. Little did I know. Emmanuelle was supposed to be a pupil of Mario. He is going to introduce her in sophisticated life, eroticism. But he was a bit old. But also we had no rapport at all. That was very, that was tough. But at the other hand, his presence was so there, so much there, that I couldn't do anything else but follow him.
And he was
producer and distributor. They really were confident, or they want to make sure that if indeed it became a success, then they would have me very cheap for number 2 and number 3 also. Jacobetti is a man who is also very styleful. People complained that it was too stylized, it was too fashionable. With Francis, he said, this is my first and last film. He hated it from day one. He thought it was absolutely terrible. And what he found most important was the picture, you know, the visual.
If you're not used...
Well, it was a ludicrous idea, but I couldn't say no because, well, you know, also after 3 films you become a kind of family of the producers, and then since our relationship has always been fine, you said, okay, I'll do it for you.
Emmanuelle.
It's money.
I'd like to humiliate you.
Well, I didn't want to go on anymore with the series. I had signed for 3 films, and okay, I was going to say goodbye in number 4. And how they were going to do the transformation is really not my business. And then he said, yeah, well, it's very simple. You'll have plastic surgery. And scene in Emmanuelle 1 where I really had to scream, stop, 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 because there was this raping scene. There was a boxer that has won the match, and then I was the prize, and then I had to go on all fours. And then where he would lift my dress and take me in front of Mario standing there. I found it kind of humiliating almost. I cannot think of a better word. Particularly when I found an erection between my legs. I said, scream bloody murder. And I said, where is this translated? And let him explain to this man that it is film. It is not for real. So, and Just said, yeah, it won't happen again. I said, well, you can tell me a lot of things, but I'm going to put on 2 pairs of underwear so that no silly accidents can happen.
Of course.
I thought it reeked of manipulation and exploitation, even. The rape continues in a kind of a cabana with, I believe, 3 or 4, but it felt like I was, that a train was running over me.
I was really morally...
There were no sexual actions taking place. The aggression was there. And I explained to the director and the producers that... She said, well, you look like you're suffering. So I said, well, people that get raped suffer. It is not a pleasurable experience, whatever it says so in the book, you know. And okay, well, do it your way. But they would have preferred here a tiny moment of enjoyment there. Where I remember I pulled face that expressed horror.
What I was worried